So is Saki just getting destroyed by fucking Alice right now? Saki! I threw the sliding door open and we entered the room.
あら、兄さん。思ったより早かったのね。
Straight up just villain shit. It was the same as with Asahi. Saki really didn't look any different from normal. But there were crosses, knives, and axe sticking out of the walls, and there were burn marks and pieces of glass scattered on the floor. Did Alice just get fucked? And as a bonus...
さっきはあんなに逃げ回ってたくせに。
Yeah, Alice got fucked. Alice seemed unhurt, but she was lying unmoving on the floor. As I expected, she was holding a whip in her hand.
アリスの無知？日本の吸血鬼に対するイメージって何なのよ。
Oh, I love it. I'll explain later. But Alice, it seems like you always lose.
そんなことないって。今日は調子が悪かっただけだってば。
You always lose. Everyone gave her a doubtful look.
まあ、今回もアリスのおかげでサキちゃんの場所が分かったといえば分かったんだけど。
Yeah. Can we get like a 6 CG of people fighting each other?
ほら、私役立たずじゃないって。
It's fine, Alice.
ですけど、助けに来る割にはいつも帰り討ちに遭ってるイメージが。
Yeah, that's that's pretty much what we're talking about. It would be better if like you drove up in a military vehicle or something when we were being chased by zombies or vampires.
私、免許持ってないし。
That did not explain the sleigh or the what. I guess Santa's sleigh didn't require a license.
だけど、その車で逃げた後ってハッピーエンドにはなりませんよね。セオリー的に。
Oh no, I feel like escaping's pretty good.
映画だったら間違いなくもうワンシーンあるわね。大丈夫。そんな展開はもうないし、ここから逃がしてあげる気もないから。
God damn it. I like how Saki's the villain. You sure are calm. I faced Saki again. Even though Saki looked the same as she always did, my knees were shaking and I was tempted to turn around and run away.
トール、あなた哲也にもとどめをさせなかったのに、サキちゃん相手に戦えるの？
I can't. I can't. I don't have much of a choice, do I?
どうやってですか？
I stated what I had been thinking. We could aim for one of the vampire's weaknesses. Like how they're weak to sunlight. Yeah, that'll do it. When it's nighttime. That must have been the reason they were sick during the day and didn't go outside. Uh-oh. And they're weak to water? Holy water, specifically.
流れ水を渡れないよ。
Are we not...
私は渡れちゃうんだけど。
Are we not aware that Saki just kind of slinked away? What about how you're not supposed to feed them after midnight? Yeah, we're so fucked.
それ関係ないのが混ざってるわ。
Alice! Actually, that's gremlins, but, you know, we're not going to talk about that. Alice equipped... what the fuck? Quipped from her spot on the floor. Herzog let out a short... and then that was when I realized. Yep. Saki, who had been a ways away, was now right in front of me. She lightly touched my chest. Whoa! Oh, what the fuck? That alone was enough to send me flying backwards and into a wall. I fell to the ground and onto my knees. It was a miracle that I didn't fall on my face. I'm dead.
まったく、そんなやる気のない態度でどうにかできると思っているの？まあ、もっともやる気があったところで。
I mean, I was kind of discussing my plan to dispose of you, in front of you, so.
今の私と兄さんには圧倒的な差があるんだけど。
Not good. I'd only been hit once and I couldn't move at all. It was hard to breathe and I had barely seen what she'd done anyway. Oh, Jesus! Can someone with a crossbow help? Saki slowly approached me. Her footsteps echoed with each step.
Saki-chan!
Help! Yayoi aimed the crossbow at Saki, but Saki only glanced at it and continued walking toward me, unconcerned. That's because she's top bitch vampire. Saki was breathing strangely. When she reached for me, Yayoi finally pulled the trigger. Whoa! There was a whoosh!
危ないわね。兄さんに当たったらどうするの？
Oh god, she's right about that one too. But the silver arrow was caught between Saki's fingers and it crumbled away like dirt. We're so fucked! It's over! I thought you were weak to silver. That's werewolves, stupid.
触ると熱いかしら。けれどまあ、銀はそんなに致命的な弱点っていうわけでもないし。
I feel like it'd be lethal if it actually, went inside you. Saki put her hand on my jaw. Oh god, just rips on my finger.
いいわ、その表情。ほんと、食べてしまいたいって、こんな気分なのね。
Wee woo, alert, Space Marines. Uh-oh, Saki was tripping out a bit, and in a way that wasn't gonna end well for me. But I can't afford to let you suck my blood.
あら、それは残念ね。でも大丈夫よ、兄さん。きっとすぐに自分から血を吸ってくれって言い出すから。
I feel like 90% of you would let Saki suck your blood. Don't be ridiculous. Alice was no longer responding. Maybe she had fainted, or maybe she was planning something. But the whip she'd been holding was now lying on the ground near me. Of course it is. Saki had seemed to hate it, so there was some secret to this whip. Just as I reached for it. Whoa! Alice said stupidly, with a look on her face just like she wished she hadn't realized. Eh? Confused, I looked in the direction Alice was looking, in other words, toward Yayoi. Whoa! Oh, yep. We knew she was a fucking vampire. We knew it from last time when she reached out for us and was like, damn, it was, she was literally like, if it wasn't for you meddling kids and your damn busty ass blonde, I would have had him, Hirasaka sank her fangs into Yoyoi's neck with a deeply unsatisfied look on her face. Well, for a moment I couldn't understand the situation. No, I knew what happened, but my mind and body couldn't keep up. We've lost our only true ally to this day.
本当に蓮野さんもひどい役目を押し付けてくれますね。
It's all over now. Wiping the blood from her fingers, or with her fingers, Hirasaka sighed. Wait, Hirasaka, you!
はい、何ですか?
God, what are you, stupid? Hirasaka let go of Yayoi and faced me like nothing had happened.
言っておくけど、平坂さんは最初から私の味方よ、兄さん。
I could have told you that, but we're dumb, so... I wanted to go to Yayoi, but Saki, who was standing up in front of me, wouldn't even let me stand up. Even though her hand was just on my shoulder, I couldn't move at all. What was happening?
どうやって蓮野さんのところまで案内するべきか迷いましたけど、ちょうどアリスさんが手伝ってくれましたし。
Excellent. All part of the plan. Alice.
私悪くないってば。
Alice was trying, okay? It's not her fault everything went to shit. No, it really... never mind. Alice looked like she wanted to protest, but she held it back. More importantly...
いったー！ケイト！あんたいきなり何すんのよ！
Are you, not having the effects of vampirism? Yayoi previously had a glazed expression on her face, but she now suddenly grabbed hold of Hirasaka.
私だって不本意だったんです。本当はさっきから先輩の方を噛みたくて仕方なかったのに。
I didn't want to bite the person I fucking hate.
それはダメって言ったでしょ。本当なら私が兄さんを噛みたいんだから。
You know what? Let's get this over with. It just leans my neck to the side. The two underclassmen sighed at the same time. Alice, can you move?
トール、ここは私に任せて一人でも逃げて。
But I don't. You just wanted to say that, didn't you? That has not. You can't do anything.
いや、二人とも逃がす気なんて全くないんだけど。それで弥生先輩、 調子はどうですか？
Oh no.
そうね。なんだろう。夜だっていうのに明るいのね。
Oh lord. It's the night vision. She held the part of her neck where Hirasaka had bitten her.
夜の世界ってこんなに綺麗だったなんて不思議な気分ね。
Oh boy, yep, she is not immune to vampirism. Yayoi, you just want to say that too, don't you? Is this some kind of... This isn't some manga?
実感すると変わるものね。それでさきちゃん、もしかしてなんだけど。
ええ、私や平坂さんだと兄さんってば本気で抵抗するかもしれないですから。
Uh-oh. Wait, Saki, really? Wait! Saki stood me up, and pulled my hands behind my back. She was only holding me with one hand, but I still couldn't move at all.
本当はこのまま兄さんの首に噛みつきたいのに。
No! This is bullshit! How dare you use this against me? Saki murmured, sighing like she was in love. Her tone was so serious that it made me break out into a cold sweat. Stop it! Let me go! I'll seriously get mad! Like that'll do anything.
さ、平坂さん。
私も噛みたいんですけど、ダメですよね。しょうがない。ルートウィッチ先輩を仲間にしてください。
I guess I'll die.
うわ、トール一人なら見逃してもいいかなって思ってたのに今、命令されたせいか、急激に噛みたくて仕方なくなっちゃったわ。
Is that what happens? Because the master told... Oh, I see.
うわー、わざとらしい。
Alice gave Yayoi an icy stare as she lay on the floor, but Yayoi ignored her and came up to me.
言っておくけど、自分を噛んだ親の命令は絶対ですよ。それがなければとっくに先輩は私が噛んでましたから。
Oh my god. Oh, no! You mean she's not faking it?
ごめんなさい、トール。本当はこんなことしたくないのに。
It's over. Remember the dream. Well, this is a dream. Why are you acting so meek? Are you trying to disguise what you're doing? Hey! Saki was holding my hands behind me and Yayoi was in front of me. I saw Alice trying to sneakily crawl away, but Hirasaka noticed and caught her. Dude, this plan went terribly wrong. I don't think I had a plan. Was it all over?
それじゃあ、トール。恥ずかしいから、目、つぶっててくれる？
It's all ogre. Remember who we are. You've never said anything like that. Yayoi ran her lips along my neck. That soft sensation and the knowledge of what was to come was strangely seductive. You know, it's pretty hot.
大丈夫。優しくしてあげるから。
Yeah? Well, I wasn't gentle with you in the fucking hot tub. It's true, I wasn't. Like hell, it's okay. Naturally, she didn't listen to me. As I smelled the scent of Yayoi's hair touching my face, I felt a sharp pain in my neck and... There was no more pain, just the sensation of something flowing into my neck. Ugh. I would hate that feeling. Then my vision went black. I'm a vampire! Hooray! Dude, this is the dream now. Tweet, vroom. Alright. I heard the chirping of sparrows outside my windows, and the engine noise of what was likely a newspaper delivery motorbike. Oh, what the fuck? Why am I back here? I slowly sat up and automatically put my hand on my neck. Naturally, there was no sign of it having been bitten. What a terrible ass dream. What is this? I gave a deep involuntary sigh. I looked around to see that there was still dream plants everywhere, meaning, nope, I guess I'm still in the dream. Realizing that one more caused another deep sigh. That once more caused another deep sigh to spill out of me. What's gonna happen? With that thought came yet another sigh. Whoa. You know what? I should be used to the craziness. During lunch that day, Hirasaga, Alice, and I were gathered in the preparation room looking tired. Saki wasn't in a bad mood, but Yayoi was in a downright good mood.
なんていうか、昨日の夢はひどかったわね。
Uh-huh. So what? Oh my god.
元凶はさきちゃんだと思います。
Dream within a dream, within a dream, within a dream. Inception, dreamception. Knows. Alice raised her hand from where she had her head on the desk. Say, Alice, why are you here like it's normal?
もう言っても無駄だと思いますけど。
Does it matter, honestly? Why? On the table was the bento Saki had brought. Oh, right. And the number of layers the bento had grown with the recent increase in participants.
いいじゃない。私は楽しかったもの。
Yeah, sure you did. You did have complete control over everything, after all.
あら、だけどお兄さんを噛んだのは弥生先輩じゃない。
Even though I really wanted to.
あれは稽古の命令があったから仕方なくよ。
I like how we're just talking about this like it's whatever.
あれは蓮野さんにやれと私も命令されたからです。
Dude, dreams with friends are probably the best thing.
なあに兄さん、先輩じゃなくて私が噛んだ方が良かったの？
No, I'm not asking why everyone became hold on. I'm just asking why everyone became a vampire in the first place. Or in the end. Why?
だってそうしなければ私が痛い目にあって終わるだけでしょ？
Feels bad. Yayoi cut in as she reached for a simmered dish from the bento.
あんな非現実的な夢なら終わっちゃえばこっちに影響しなかったと思うし、どうなっても大丈夫だったんじゃないかしら。
You say that, but watch, it is gonna have a lasting effect. Yeah, it's true that we'd have a huge problem on our hands if everyone was affected by becoming a vampire in the dream.
実はみんな今吸血鬼になってて、昼と夜が逆転してたりして。ほら、吸血鬼って暗いところでもよく見えるらしいじゃない？
God, every time they say vampire, I have like flashbacks of Libra. Oh my god. Don't say something so scary. I checked the sunlight streaming in from outside. That was the sun, wasn't it? Not the moon? Oh boy.
ただ、吸血鬼になった時の物の見え方って昼ともちょっと違ってたのよね。空とか白くて綺麗だったし。
So it could be. Oh god. As for me, I'd woken up as soon as I'd been bitten, so I couldn't say anything one way or the other. Hirasaga looked like she wanted to say something about Yayoi, who was looking pleased.
先輩、後で少しお話ししたいことがあるんですけど、時間作ってもらえますか？
I was reminded of when Tetsuya had called me last night. Sure, I guess now wouldn't work.
ええ。できれば、あの夢の部屋の方が都合がいいんですけど。
You want to go to the fucking dream room to do that? Alright.
平坂さん、そんなに兄さんの首に噛みつきたかったの？
Saki, that dream's over. It's done.
なんで黙ってるの？
Monkas.
いえ、血を吸うとか関係なくて、確かに先輩の首に甘噛みするのはちょっといいなと思って。
He always just like, I'm right here, you know. Hirasaga said as she stared at my neck, feeling uneasy. I covered it with my hand.
なるほどなるほど。
Oh. Yayoi gave me a suggestive smile, stood up, and came up behind me. Whoa! She suddenly bit the back of my neck. Hirasaga pouted and Saki looked annoyed.
兄さん、なんて声出してるんですか？
I don't know. What kind of noise would that actually be? Hold on. That'd be like a... Yeah, there you go. That's because... Hey, Yayoi, stop! Oh. She wasn't just biting me. She was also licking me. Oh. The sensation caused weird sounds to spill out of me.
なんかトール楽しそうだよね。
Oh, yeah, you know it. Alice said in an extremely icy voice.
何よ、稽
プにならされたかったの？
Whoa! No. She's not even my girlfriend. It's not that. But for some reason, the other three besides Yayoi were giving me icy stares. What did I do? I could say that with sincerity this time.
人前でイチャついておいて何もしてないとは恐れ入ります。
Hirasaka said coldly as she sipped her tea.
嫌なら嫌ってはっきり言っていいのよ。
Uh-huh.
そんなこと言えるように今までしつけてきてませんから。
Train him. Oh my god. Train?
ああ、なるほど。さきちゃんがトールをこうしたのか。
She didn't make me nothing. For some reason, Alice gave me a bitter, convinced look. I assure you, I'm not whipped or anything. Whoosh. But no one backed me up.
いや、無理だって。トールはあの子とさきちゃんに根っこからしつけられてるから。
The fact that Saki, Hirasaka, and Yayoi all nodded brought tears to my eyes. Just starts breaking down. Dude, oh, okay, here we go. We're here now. The night after the vampire commotion ended, when I laid down in bed, I ended up in the usual room. This place never changes, just like war. As always, the doors closed behind me. Everything else about it was normal, too. Actually, it's relaxing because it never changes. I never thought a day would come when this place would be so calming for me. It looked like no one else was here yet, so I sighed and sat on the usual sofa. But it really is relaxing. I sprawled out and grabbed a scone within my reach, bringing it to my mouth. Yum. Maybe it was better if I just waited to truly wake up here rather than trying to wake up on my own. It was peaceful enough here for me to have a stupid thought like that.
ずいぶんのんびりしてますね。
Oh, yep. Yep. I heard the door turn and Hirasaka entered the room. As soon as she saw me, she gave a slight sigh. The trick to dealing with dreams is not to get all tensed up and bent out of shape. I didn't want to look indecent in front of another person, so I sat up.
昨日はずいぶん抵抗してたみたいですけど。
Oh, well, you know. I was surrendering myself to the flow in a different way. By the way, the dream ended up having some lingering effects after all. One of my friends stank of garlic all day, and another one complained that her stomach hurt. Oh. And if in the neighboring class, a guy who had a girlfriend now had his friendships with other guys go sour. It looked like they knew.
あの夢もなければバレなかったでしょうに。
Well, that isn't true. That's true.
難しいところですね。男ならプライドがありますが、友情が邪魔をするっていうのは。
What are you talking about?
経験と未経験の話です。女の場合は奪い合いにならなければ、あんなひどい争いは起きないというのに。
I mean, realistically, things like that doesn't happen between guys either. At least I don't think so. And if a dream doesn't make a big impression, then it usually isn't remembered. So the fact that their friendships had gone sour meant that it was important to them. Hirasaka, you didn't come to talk about that, right?
はい。昨日の夢のことです。ちょっとおかしいなと思ったことがあったので。
You mean the whole dream? What do you mean strange? It didn't feel any different to me from the other events starting with Christmas last year. Hirasaka must have noticed something.
最後、ルートウィッチ先輩が噛まれたとき、なんでそのまま吸血鬼になったんですかね。
As a dream? I finally realized.
さっき話してましたよね。経験がある場合に噛まれると意志がなくなる。ホラー映画に出てくるゾンビみたいになってしまうって。
Oh my god, you're right! Wait a minute! Whoa!
けどあの人は普通に意志を持って先輩を噛みました。これってどういう意味ですかね。
What are the implications here? Hirasaka stared at me.
本当は先輩って童貞のままなんですか。
I'm pretty sure I felt my penis going in, my hoozle going into her hosel, alright? I'm not a virgin. I did it. I did the whole thing with Yayoi. V cards lost and everything.
となると、あの女、まさか夢だからノーカウントなんて考えてないでしょうね。
That might be true, though. I hope not. I felt bad for even considering the possibility. I'll have to make it up to her later. Hirsaka, if you're thinking about Yayoi like that, then does that mean...
はい。私は昨日のあの夢は、あの人の夢だったと思ってます。
Why would it have been hers? Hirsaka informed me quietly. I didn't want to believe it, but it was certainly a possibility.
そもそも楽しみすぎなんですよ、あの人。しかも、狩人役とか美味しい役柄だったじゃないですか。
Okay, yeah, that's true. Alright. Yeah, maybe, but then I'm the same, aren't I?
先輩の夢だった場合、なんでそばに蓮野さんがいないのかという疑問が残りません？
Well, Yayoi's my girlfriend.
それでも、ずっと心配してましたよね。
Well, yeah, that's true. I was worried about not seeing Saki. If it was my dream, that probably would have altered things. Alice acted normally. Have you considered the possibility of it being your dream or Saki's?
私や蓮野さんが夢の主なら、先輩の味方をするか、自分で噛みます。
Yeah, it's definitely true. Even in the dream, the two of them, or rather Hirsaka, had wanted to bite me.
最後、先輩を噛む時のことや、都合のいい主人公的な立場といい、あの人が主導権を握ってるって考えるのが自然じゃないですか。
Even if she wasn't in charge, she could still be a main character. But in that case, her own talents at manipulating the dreams weighed on me. So why did you only call me to talk? Why'd you only call me to talk about this?
憶測に過ぎませんから。それにこれ、人を疑ってるわけですし。
Monka! I thought of each other possibility. I was afraid to say it myself, but I see. But there's another possibility. Maybe there's someone else behind the scenes making it look like Yayoi is the culprit.
何言ってるんですか。そんなことできるのなんて、先輩の妹さんくらいじゃないですか。まさか。
Dude, she's not. Ooh, Maya's not gone, guys. Yes, it's possible that Maya is still around.
だって、あの時に先輩がきちんと否定したじゃないですか。
Dude, when we see Maya come back, we are all gonna be like, oh my god. Like, well, I thought I did, but now I'm wondering whether I succeeded or not. In response to my lack of confidence, Hirsaka gave me an annoyed look.
先輩の周りは厄介な女ばかりが集まりますね。
Well, what does that tell about you? Don't forget that you're one of them.
その場合は、さすがにもう一度引きずり出さないとならないわけですけど。
Oh my god. Hirsaka ignored my words.
もしもあの人、ルートウィッチ先輩が夢の主だった場合には、やってほしいことがあります。
Alright. So, what's the plan? You're not going to get mad at her for showing us such a crazy dream or anything?
そんな文句言ったところで、あの女が聞くと思ってますか？
But talking together is important and understanding each other, isn't it?
なら話し合いで先にこっちを伝えるべきだと思います。
Hirsaka gave me a serious look.
夢を操作できるのなら、そのままみんなを目覚めさせることはできないんでしょうか？と。
So the theory here is that Yayoi's the one controlling this entire dream bullshit, making it so that we're not awake or not. Because it does make sense that that was her dream last night. So she could, in theory, if she is controlling everything, yes, she could wake us up. I couldn't do it. I had tried to wake up, but it never had gone well. But I had wished for a dream once before in the past, so maybe entrusting things to nature was the only way I had of escaping from the dream. But Yayoi was different. That's
できるかもしれないけど、嫌よ。
Oh, well, there it is. Startled, Hirasaka and I turned towards the voice. There, Yayoi was sitting on the sofa and drinking tea. Just with no sign of her having come through the doors. Yayoi, how long have you been there?
いつって言うと難しいけど、二人の話してたことなら大体わかってるわよ。
Well, that sucks. This is supposed to be between us.
ずっとそばで聞いてたわけじゃないんですか？そういうわけじゃないんだけどね。来た時には理解してる。夢なんてそんなもんじゃない？
Oh, boy.
分かっているなら話は早いです。このふざけた夢から目を覚ますのが嫌ってどういう意味ですか？
She is the culprit. Dun dun dun. Yayoi returned to her cup to its saucer and stood up. Alright.
言ったままの意味よ。私は現実に戻りたくないわ。戻らなくていいと思ってる。
I think... Listen, what are you talking about? Why are you saying that? You know what happened when I wished for dreams, don't you?
マイヤを亡くして、サキちゃんに助けられて生きてきたトールは幸せだったかしら。
That...
言っていいことと悪いことがあります。
Yeah, exactly. Back sprite. Hirasaka snapped, moving the stand in front of me. Whoa! It's true that it wasn't always easy. I gently pushed Hirasaka aside. Shh, it's fine. I appreciate what you're doing.
先輩。
It's okay. It's okay. But I met you, Yayoi, so I don't regret it. I just...
目を覚ましたら、その私と会えなくなるとしたら。
What do you mean? Yayoi wore a sad smile like she was forcing herself. Oh, I know what she's talking. What do you mean?
卒業したら私、
Yep.
イギリスに行かないとならないのよ。
That's why she's doing this. I see. She said it so casually that I didn't understand the gravity of her words for a moment.
冗談なんかじゃないみたいですね。
You're not joking like usual.
ええ、冗談じゃないわ。大学も向こうでもう受けたし、そうじゃなくても親についていくことになるでしょうね。
Why are you suddenly... You never said anything about that.
それは悪かったと思ってるわ。悪かったって、それだけで済ませる気ですか、あなたは。
That's like something you need to inform people of way ahead of time. Before I could, Hirasaka flared up at Yayoi.
結構。
Damn.
その様子からすると、ずっと昔からそのつもりだったんでしょ。だったらどうして？どうして先輩と恋人になんてなったんですか？またいつもの悪ふざけですか？それとも遊びのつもりか何かだったんですか？
Kaiko is pissed.
仕方ないじゃない。まさか私だってこんなにトールのことが好きだなんて思ってなかったんだから。
Well, you do now. Hirasaka grabbed Yayoi's collar, but Yayoi brushed her away because she's like really small.
トールのことはもともと嫌いじゃなかったわ。それに正直、セックスをした時はまだそこまで本気じゃなかった。
Aw, just hit me right in my gut, why don't you?
けどね、このまま3月になれば私はトールに簡単に会えなくなるって時に気づいたの。私はトールのことがすごく好きだったって。
What?
いや、まさかこんなに好きだと思わなくて、この間朝日に言われるまで本当に気づいてなかったんだけど。
Yayoi gave a troubled smile. I wasn't sure whether to be happy or not.
だから夢を終わらせたくない、そういうんですか？
It all makes sense. It all coming up Millhouse. Hirasaka said, looking unconvinced. She also seemed angry.
ええ、そうよ。起こすことはできるんですね。さあ、今の私にはできるかもしれないけど。
What? The way you are now? Hold on, Yayoi. Is that... I suddenly smelled the scent of nightmare flowers, motherfucker. And that meant my assumption had been correct.
夢を肯定してそれを望んだからこそ夢から目覚めるまでのことができるようになった。
Maya appeared floating behind Yayoi. The smell was emanating from her.
それって皮肉なものね。望まないようになって初めてできるようになるなんて。まさかルートウィッチ先輩。
Everything... She sacrificed it all for the dark gods.
ちょっと前に会ってね。気が合っちゃった。
Oh, that's bad, though. I knew it!
あら、トールは思ったより驚かないのね。
That's why I said I knew it! I thought that from the beginning that Maya might still be around. In the midst of the vampire dream, I caught hints of Maya's sweet scent in the smell of the forest.
どうしてそんな真似をするんですか？
トールが好きだからよ。
You know, yeah, but still... Arasaka still seemed to be hesitant, but Yayoi looked straight at her. Yayoi put her hand to her chest.
皮肉って今言ったけど、ほんとその通りよね。いざ別れないといけないってなってから、初めてトールがどれだけ大事だったか気づくなんて。
Yayoi, but relying on dreams is just... it's...
例えばだけど、トールが以前マイヤを夢に求めてサキちゃんに助けられた時、サキちゃんもその夢に一緒にいたら、果たして一緒に目を覚まそうなんて思ったかしら。
Well...
どうしてあなたは先輩にとって辛いことばかり言うんですか？
My heart's destroyed.
同じことをしようとしてるからよ。嘘なんてつけない。トールが相手だからこそ、私はきっちんと言うつもりよ。
With Maya hovering around in close proximity to her, Yayoi walked towards me. Oh boy.
私はトールと一緒にいたい。だから夢を終わらせない。ここなら私もトールも一緒にいられるもの。
Yayoi, there's way easier things to do that we could accomplish in real life, rather than having to stay in the dream. We could fix your problem easily. We could be like, look, yeah, I mean, yes, you would have to, I would either have to move with you, or sacrifice your schooling and such, so that you could stay with me. Yayoi.
それは正しいんですか？
Arasaka didn't sound confident.
あら結構、いつもみたいに偉そうに間違ってるなんて言わないのね。
見くびらないでください。先輩と一緒にいたいなんて言われて、それが本気なら邪魔なんてできるわけないじゃないですか。
But Keiko, help.
あなたも恋する女の子の味方だったの？
Oh, god damn it.
どの面を下げて間違ってるから先輩と別れろ、勝手にイギリスにでも行けばいいなんて言えるんですか？
I have felt more real when Arasaka said it. Hey, so you absolutely have to go to the UK?
男目当てに日本に残る。そう私が家族に言う意味がトールにはわかるんじゃないかしら。
I mean, does it really matter? Maya giggled like always. Arasaka didn't ask, even though she didn't know.
せめて独り立ちした後ならね。けどまだだね。私は学生であの人たちの子供だわ。
Yayoi smiled a terribly sad smile.
今までそうやってずっと言うことを聞いてきたいい子だった。そうしなければならなかった。
God, every time she speaks. All of a sudden, Maya was giggling from a short ways away. Red roses were blooming around her. Uh-oh. Yayoi walked toward her. Wait, Yayoi, there's no way that's right. Dreams are just dreams. They're not actually real.
それでも私はトールと別れるのは嫌だわ。 たとえ気持ちが通じ合っていてもね。
It's over. The pact has been made.
離れ離れになるくらいで諦めるんですか？
諦める？諦めないためにこうしてるんじゃない。それにきっと国が違っても私はトールのことを好きでいられるわ。初めてきちんと好きだって思えた相手ですもの。
Yayoi.
だからこそ離れているのは辛いわ。二人とも私にそれを我慢しろって言うの。
But we don't. It's a dream. Yayoi chuckled, trying to act tough.
それに不安だわ。私がいない間にサキちゃんやケイコにトールが襲われないかって。
I mean, I don't think that would happen.
見くびらないでください。そんな泥棒猫みたいな真似するわけがないでしょ。
They know their boundaries, you know?
今のは冗談だとしてもね。やっぱり会えなくなるのは辛いわ。
We couldn't stop her from walking towards Maya. Well, Yayoi, it would be painful for me too.
そうよね。そう言ってくれると気が楽だわ。
Embrace darkness. This is our life. But this still isn't right.
トールがそういうのも分かってた。だからこれからすることは私のわがままだもの。
She smiled and took Maya's hand.
世界
Oh.
は無条件で誰に対しても優しいわけじゃないものね。私はこんな風にだってなるし、お兄ちゃんとサキちゃんもいろいろ失った。ケイコだって決して幸せだとは思っていないでしょ。それは分かっているんでしょ。夢の世界では無条件に優しくなれる。だって自分の望みを自分で叶えられるんだもの。
But it's a dream. She put her arm around Yayoi's neck and brought her mouth close to her ear.
今まで冷たくされた世界なんて気にしなくていい。ただこの世界を肯定するだけでいいの。
No, no! We lost already. It's over.
そうね。ここでなら思うがままでいられるし、何でもできる。
You know that whole thing about embracing the dream that we should never do? Yeah, that's exactly what she's doing. Yayoi!
正直優しい人も冷たい人も結局最後にはどうでもいいと思ってた。
それは先輩もですか？
ええ、そうよ。最後は自分一人だわ。他の相手なんていつかいなくなる。そう思ってた。ケイコ、あなただって同じでしょ。
Arasaka didn't deny it, but instead she gave Yayoi a frustrated look.
けど今は違う。少なくともトールだけは話したくない。そう思える自分にも驚くわ。
けれどこのままじゃお兄ちゃんとルーティは離れ離れ。愛がなければ辛い距離だし、愛があっても会えないことは辛いわ。わがままを言えば周りを困らせる。どうする？そうしてまで貫きたいの？それとも周りに従ってお兄ちゃんを逃がすのかしら。
Stop it, Maya!
あら、どうして？これはお兄ちゃんも思っていることでしょ？
Even if I am, I still don't think running away into the world of dreams is a good thing. We even stopped Kaiko from doing that.
そう。うん。確かにトールはそう言うかも。それはいいわ。ほら、トールだって最初に私とキスした時は強引で不意打ちだったじゃない？
Even in this situation, Arasaka gave me a sidelong glance.
だから私がトールを手に入れるためにちょっと強引だったりしてもいいかなって思うのよ。
I don't think it's okay at all.
それでいいんですか？周りに振り回されたくないって言ってるくせに。
which is exactly which is happening to her right now with a certain little thing right here.
また先輩を困らせて、その妹の甘い言葉に乗って、そうやって楽な方に逃げるつもりなんですか？
あった、結構言うわね。けどそれはちょっと間違いよ。
何が違うって言うんですか？現に今こうして。
Yeah, I was like, that's what she's doing. What does she mean?
私はこの子に振り回されるつもりはないって言ってるの。
What do you mean? That's literally what's happening. Yayoi snapped her fingers. The roses spreading throughout the room immediately surrounded and captured Maya. Whoa! Oh, this is taking a turn. Maya raised her voice. She clearly wasn't expecting this. Vines and stems wrapped themselves around her arms and legs, making it hard for her to move.
甘い言葉に乗るし、楽な方を選びたいとも思うわ。だけど、もう振り回されるつもりはないわ。
Monkas.
選ぶのも、主導権を握るのも私。今までみたいに裏でコソコソされるのは我慢できないのよね。
Yayoi smiled her usual smile and brushed Maya's cheek with her hand. Maybe she wouldn't accept Maya. If she did, there would be more problems. She was certainly capable of it, but I didn't think there was any chance that could happen. Hirasaka must have felt the same way because the atmosphere felt more tense than before. Yayoi, are you fucking serious?
本気よ、最初から。
Oh god.
何をするつもりなんですか？
あら、分かってるくせに聞くの？
She raised Maya's chin with her finger.
自分のしようとしてること分かってるのよね。
当然じゃない。
Oh, she's so powerful. Yayoi's the most powerful one in the room now. Oh boy.
できると思ってる？
できるわ。だってこれ、まだ私の夢でしょ？
Yayoi said confidently. She knew what lucid dreams were and how to alter them. That's why she was so confident. So long as you had the confidence and believed in the dream, you could alter it. And she was certain that she could.
なるほどなるほど。これはこれで面白いかも。たまには私が手を離してみるのもいいかもしれないわね。
Maya faced Yayoi. She said this as she looked at me out of the corner of her eye and giggled.
そこまで言うってことは構わないってことよね。
ええ。だけどその後どうなっても私の責任じゃないわよ。
I'm wiping my hands clean after this.
言ったでしょ？主導権は私が握るって。それで人に責任を押し付けるような真似はしないわ。
Are you seriously taking control of the dream?
全部本気よ。
It was reckless, but Maya had done the same thing up until now, and I had a feeling Yayoi might be able to do it. I had to stop her. But if I didn't stop her, we could be together. My legs wouldn't move.
さっきから何をバカなことを言ってるんですか？
じゃあ、稽古は私とトールが離れ離れになるのを望むのね。
If that's the case, you must be eliminated. Oh boy. Hirasaka was unable to stop her as well.
こう見えて楽じゃないのよ、これ。
仮想人格だか年下だかわからないけど、そんな子にできて私にできないと思われるのは尺に触るわ。
Then Yayoi kissed Maya. What the? Blizzard, I don't. The room, no, the whole world shuddered. That irregular shaking caused Hirasaka and me to fall to our knees. Whoa! I wanted to say something, but I couldn't find the words. Did I want to stop her or not? I had a wish, and even though I knew this way was wrong, I couldn't think of any other way to do it. It was like a gentle dream was being shown right before my eyes. That'd be like the most awkward thing to see. Oh, what the fuck was that? The feeling of Maya's presence rapidly faded. Even though she was there, she felt as fake as though she were part of a painting. Oh, this is all not good. This is all bad. Instead, that overly sweet roasted honey smell now came from Yayoi. Yeah, she just absorbed Maya and her. Oh, that's fucked. And then, what? Oh, this is.
なるほど。こういうことなのね。
This is fucked. As soon as Yayoi removed her mouth from Maya and brushed away her hair, she changed. If she had been a rabbit, or if she had been a rabbit before, now her clothes made her look as regal as a queen. Yayoi, oh my god! Maya closed her eyes and almost collapsed, but Yayoi supported her.
できると思えばできるものだっていうのはわかるんだけど。
Yayoi snapped her fingers, and the pastries on the table changed colors. The shortcake became chocolate cake, and the muffins turned red. She snapped her fingers again, and this time nothing seemed to happen, but...
先輩、体がまた女になってます。
Oh, god damn it! What? Hirasaka, your clothes have changed too! My breasts ballooned up under my shirt, and my pants started to sag around my waist. But I was myself. I knew I couldn't love Yayoi as a woman. I snapped my fingers and hopped into the air. When I landed, I had completely returned to my normal self. I had this. Hirasaka was still in her dress, apparently unable to return it to normal.
なるほど。ね。やっぱりトールには通用しないか。
No, oh my god. I've had more experience dealing with dreams than you have. Damn. Lately, Yayoi had gotten to where she could alter dreams on a greater scale than I could, but when it came to myself and smaller details, I was still more skilled.
何をするつもりですか?
Seemingly having given up on changing her dress back, Hirasaka approached Yayoi, messing up the hem in the process.
望み通りの夢の世界を作るわ。
Holding the sleeping Maya in her arms, Yayoi walked away, her heels clacking with each step. Hirasaka approached her and reached out her hand, but as though Yayoi were an illusion, she couldn't touch her. The sense of distance was off, too. Despite the fact that it was a small room, Yayoi looked like she was far, far away from us. Hirasaka ran through Yayoi and ended up on the opposite side of her.
トールも止めるつもりかしら。
Probably at some point, but I don't think I can right now. Honestly, I'm still hesitating.
先輩、なんで迷うんですか?
Because I don't know if Yayoi is really wrong or not. Hirasaka was at a loss for words.
私だって本当に正しいかどうかわからないわ。だけど、これは今私ができることだもの。
If I told you to stop now, would you?
止まるというか、止められるわ。トールはきっと私の作る夢をトールが本気で否定すれば壊せるはず。ほら、今までにやってみせたみたいに。
It's just will I, though.
先輩が自力ですぐに男に戻ったみたいにですか?
そう。多分トールかアリスが今のうちに本気で私の夢を否定すれば、それでおしまい。
Or Alice, you say. Well.
残ってるのは中途半端な夢と確実にある現実だけ。その意味はわかるわよね。
It means in April you'll be returning to the UK, or you'll be in the UK at that point.
そういうこと。それを止めることは、それこそ現実的じゃないわよね。
Feel like we could still prevent this, but you know.
何を言っているんですか? こんなバカなことをするのに比べたら、現実でそれを止めればいいだけじゃないですか.
Yeah, Hirasaka's got the right idea. She's straight edge right now.
そのだけができれば苦労はないんだけどね。
People overthink things so much.
現実的に見て、私ができる一番のことがこれなのよ。
This is realistically the best thing we could do? I could tell Yayoi was deceiving herself too. She had to be hesitating. She didn't really think this was right, but I didn't know whether this was right or not either.
止めるなら早いうちに来てね。でないときっともう止まらなくなってるから。
Still holding Maya in her arms, Yayoi walked through the doors to the room, which were open all of a sudden because she could do whatever the fuck she wants. Do I just chase after you if I want to stop you?
先輩、だからなんで今すぐ追いかけないんですか。
ケイコ、あんたみたいに誰も彼も周りのことを見ないで自分の好きなように生きてないの。
今のあなたに言われたくない。先輩。
If I decide to stop you, I'll go as soon as I can.
それなら今は
Right now, I don't know. I can't stop you. I didn't have the heart to do that to her. Yayoi gave a resigned smile. I probably had a similar expression on my face.
それじゃまたね。今度はきちんと私が望んだ夢で会うことになるのかしら。
I don't know. Maybe I'll desperately try to stop you.
本気ならそれでもいいかな。
Oh, God. With that, Yayoi flew through the doors. And the two figures disappeared into the darkness on the other side.
先輩、本当にそれでいいんですか。
Hirsaka snapped, grabbing onto my collar. I don't know either. I do think it would be best to stop her, but I feel like if I stop her, then I might wish I hadn't. I don't know what kind of face I was making. This is just crazy, though. We have to stop her. But when she saw my expression, Hirsaka grit her teeth and let go of me.
まだ見損ないはしません。
Thanks. The doors were still open, revealing the darkness the two had disappeared into. But I didn't know what was going on beyond that.
どうすれば答えは出ますか。
You've already reached an answer, haven't you?
当たり前です。私、あんな女の作る世界に興味はないですから。
It's like, fuck that, dude.
だけど、先輩にとってはそうじゃないんですよね。
No. All I could do was sigh. Well, I don't know how I'm going to reach an answer, so I'm gonna go take a look. I didn't think I would be able to reach an answer feeling as wishy-washy as I did now.
様子って行くんですか。
I still haven't seen what kind of dream it is that Yayoi wishes for. If I didn't know what kind of dream it was, I couldn't completely reject it. I couldn't do anything unless I seriously believed she was wrong. If anything happens to me, I'm counting on you, Hirsaka.
先輩、ちょっと自分勝手すぎます。
Already been decided. Sorry. I knew I shouldn't. But I turned my back to Hirsaka, waved, and jumped through the doors. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, dude. What? Hello? Okay. Oh my god, I can't. Things. You know what? There you go. That's the end. That's the end of this episode. Oh my god. I got some thinking to do, man. Definitely got some thinking to do.